Well, thank you all for being here today, doing something for yourself and for each other. Our practice today is yoga to cultivate confidence and balance. That we need a little bit of confidence and self-worth after all the news that we're getting with COVID. So first of all, let's start into mountain pose and just taking some deep breaths. Opening up through your feet. Just feeling heavy on the ground, feeling the energy of the earth coming up through your feet. Opening up your hands and taking a big deep breath in. A big breath out. Just clearing all that you don't need. Feeling strong. Opening up through your hands, move the hands towards the back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Softening your eyes. And let's think of some mantras as we go through our practice. As you're taking your deep breaths, I'll give you a couple of mantras. I'm whole. I'm confident. I'm worthy. I'm blessed. I will be good to myself. So maybe pick one of those mantras, and as you go through the practice today, say that to yourself. Let's take our hands up and take them to one side and then the other. Nice big deep breaths. Just swaying from one side to the other. Nice and strong, with your feet anchored into the earth like a tree swaying in the wind. Just taking deep breaths. Feel the rise and fall of your chest and feeling tall and strong. And then coming back to the middle, bringing our hands into cactus, squeezing our elbows back as we inhale and exhale, bring your elbows forward. Breathing in, squeeze, and breathing out. Softening your eyes, coming back to your mantra. Enjoying this time to yourself for a bit of self-love. And rolling our shoulders in a circle backwards. Breathing in and out. That's it. And then taking your circle a little bit bigger with your hands. And then big circles. And then take it the other way, starting with big circles and making them smaller. Welcome, Elsa. That's it. And then bring your hands behind you, clasping your hands together, lifting your chest up, looking up to the ceiling, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and taking some deep breaths and opening up your heart. Taking a couple more breaths here, really squeezing those shoulder blades. And then relax your hands. Coming to the back of the mat, Turning your left foot out slightly and stepping forward with your right foot. Coming into mountain pose, which is a nice strong pose. Sorry, warrior. Opening up through your hands, squeezing your shoulder blades. So feeling nice and strong with this one, taking some deep breaths. Squeezing your shoulders together, lengthening through the hands with the front knee bent. Feeling strong and confident. Let's take 4 more breaths here. And then inhale, lift the right hand up towards the ceiling, left hand onto your left leg, and reaching up towards the ceiling, reaching up towards the sky. Stretching through the right side of the body. Breathing here. And then bringing the hand back down and facing towards the front leg. Arms out the front and then lift them up into warrior one. So the shoulders and hips are facing forward this time. Nice bend in the right knee. Reaching up as high as you can. Imagine you're holding a beach ball. Feeling that stretch through the sides of the body and through the left hip. And then on your next exhalation, bring your body forward, bring your hands down and bring the hands behind. Clasping them behind and lifting the chest into humble warrior. Nice and strong through the legs. Take 2 more breaths here. And then release your hand and put the block next to your right foot. Put your hand on the block and inhale, lift up with the left hand and lengthen out the right leg into triangle pose. Looking up towards your left hand. Feeling the opening through the chest and the stretch down the back of the right leg. Just take 2 more breaths here. And then release the left hand back down to the mat. Inhale, lift up and come to the back of the mat. And we'll do the other side. So turning out the right foot, stepping forward with the left. Inhale, lift your arms up and open up through the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. A nice bend in the left leg, knee over heel, knee over ankle. Squeezing the shoulders together. Taking some nice deep breaths here. And then on your next inhalation, lift up the left hand, slide the right hand down the back of the right leg, reaching up towards the ceiling or the sky. Feeling that stretch down the left side of the body. Gazing up to the left hand. And then bringing that other hand up towards the sky, turning your hips forward and coming into warrior one. So opening up your hands like you're holding a beach ball, aligning your hips and chest facing forward. Feel the stretch through the right hip. Let's take 4 breaths here. So a nice strong pose. And on your next exhalation, bring your hands down, bring them forward, bring your chest forward, bring your hands behind your back and clasp them. Lift up through the chest into humble warrior. So nice stretch through the shoulders. Let's take 4 breaths here. So nice and strong through the legs. And then release your hands, bringing the left hand down inside the left foot onto your block if you have it there. Inhale, lift up the right hand and open up your chest and gaze up towards the right hand. Lengthen out the left leg so you feel a nice stretch down the back of the leg. Moving the right hand towards the back of your body so you're opening up the chest. And taking some nice deep breaths here. Two more breaths. And then release the right hand down to the mat. Inhale, come back up to standing. And we're going to go into our balance pose next. We're going to do tree pose. So let's start on the right foot, so opening up the right toes. Just moving your hips a little bit so you really feel in good contact with the earth. And then let's lift up our left toes. You might start with your toes next to the foot. And then when you're ready, bring it up either below the knee or above it. And let's bring our hands up into a nice strong tree pose. So let's enjoy any wobbles that we have, just have some fun with it. It's reaching up nice and tall. Find your gazing point. Bring the knee out towards the back of your body. Let's take two more breaths here. Enjoy all the wobbles, have some fun. And then release. Give your legs a little shake. And then we go to the other side. So opening up the left leg, left toes, and just move your hips around so you feel that anchor point on the left foot. And then bring the right toes next to the left leg. And when you're ready, bring it up either below the knee or above it. And then bring your hands up, find your gazing point. That's it. So nice and tall. Nice and steady, but celebrate any wobbles that you have. Bring the knee out towards the back of the body. Let's take two more breaths here. And last one. And release. Give that a little shake. And then take your feet wide. And we're going to inhale, lift up. Open our heart, looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the mat into a wide-legged forward bend. And walk your heel toe your feet out a little wider. Point the crown of your head down towards the mat. And let's rest here in the inversion. Allow your head to fall heavy and the shoulders to fall heavy. Nice stretch through the back of the legs and nice opening in the lower back. Coming back to one of your mantras. I am whole. I am confident and worthy. I am blessed. I will be good to myself. Just picking up on one of those. Taking some nice deep breaths here, softening your eyes, enjoying the inversion. These are great for immunity. Just take 4 more breaths. On the next inhalation, walk your hands a little bit forward, lifting your chest and reaching forward with your back. So really stretching the spine. And then heel toe your feet a little closer together, bending your knees and then come back up. And let's go into a squat and arms in cactus. So we're going to take our elbows back, squeezing through the elbows, squeezing the shoulders, lifting our chest. Nice and strong through the legs. Just taking some deep breaths here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. We're going to do a few sun salutes. So coming to the top of the mat here. And let's do 3 together. So coming to the top of the mat. As you inhale, lifting your arms up, reaching up, looking up. Exhale, fold forward. And then step back into plank. And then slowly lowering your body down to the mat. Inhale, lift up through the chest into upward dog. Tucking your toes under and exhale into downward dog. Looking forward and then step forward into full. Inhale, lift and exhale, hug your knees to your chest. And inhale, come back up to standing and hands back to heart center. Nice. So that's 1 round. We'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift up your arms, look up, and exhale, folding forward. Step back into plank. Slowly bending your elbows, lowering your body to the ground. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Tucking your toes under and exhale into downward dog. Gaze forward and then step forward into forward bend. Inhale, lift the chest, stretch the spine, and exhale, hug your chest to your knees. And inhale, come back up to standing and hands to heart center. So you can rest here if you want or go for 1 more. Let's do our last one. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold forward. And then step back as you exhale into plank. Slowly lowering your body to the ground. Inhale, lift up the chest. And exhale, tuck your toes under, coming up into downward dog. Gazing forward and step forward. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. And exhale, hug your knees to your chest. Inhale, come back up to standing and hands to heart center. Nice work. Come down onto the ground now. And we'll rest into child's pose. So bring your knees out wide, sitting your buttocks down to your heels, and walk your hands forward, bringing your forehead down towards the mat. And let's take a few breaths here, just resting after that movement. Come back to one of your mantras. And then walking both hands to the left side of the mat, staying into the child's pose and stretching through the right side of your body. And let's take 4 breaths here. And then walking your hands to the right side of the mat. And back into child's pose, stretching down the right side of your body. Just 4 nice deep breaths. And then coming up onto your knees. Now, you might need to have Penny, perhaps you might have a blanket or something you put under your knees. We're going to come up to standing on our knees, and we're going to bring our hands to our lower back and open up through the chest. And this is coming into camel pose. So you can stay here if you want, or you can try and take it a little further. So we'll slide our left hand to our left heel and lift the right hand up. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Stretching up to the right. And then bring the right hand back down to the lower back, left hand to the lower back. And then reach back with the right hand to the right heel and reach up with the left hand. So it's a really nice opening for the chest. Just taking a couple of more breaths. And then bring both hands to the lower back. And coming down onto the mat, onto your back, into Apanasana, hugging our knees to our chest. Just moving your knees in a gentle circle, releasing any tension that you might be holding in your lower back. Taking some nice deep breaths. Go one way and then the other. And then placing your hands to practice. Dropping both knees to the left side and gazing to the right. A nice stretch through your lower back. And take some nice breaths here. And 2 more breaths. Feeling a stretch down the right side of the body. Inhale, bring your knees to center. And exhale, take them to the other side. Keeping your shoulders on the mat so you get a nice stretch through the chest as well. Gazing to the left, and nice stretch down the left side of the body. Two more breaths. And then inhale, bring your knees to center. And then lift your knees up and hug them to your chest again. Release any tension that you may have there. And then reaching through the center of your legs towards your ankles or the outside edge of your feet. And then lift your soles of your feet up towards the ceiling, flattening out your back into happy baby. And you can move around in whatever direction or just flatten your back out. You can push your elbows against your knees, just releasing any more tension that you might have there. Let's take 4 breaths here. And then release your feet and bring them down to the mat with the soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. Bringing one hand to your chest and the other hand to your belly. Come back to your breath. Notice the rise and fall of the chest as you breathe in and out. Coming back to your mantra. I am whole, I am confident and worthy. I am blessed. I will be good to myself. Breathing and repeating the mantra. feeling the rise and fall of your belly and your chest. Let's take 4 more breaths here. And then coming into Savasana for your Yoga Nidra. Lengthening out your legs. You might have your knees bent to support your lower back. If you have an eye pillow, you might like to put that over your eyes. If you have a blanket, you can pop that over yourself. Keep it nice and warm. Yeah, pop your socks on. Just getting yourself nice and comfortable. Taking 3 deep, relaxing breaths. Relaxing your body. Be aware of the sounds in the distance. Moving your awareness from sound to sound without attempting to identify the source of the sound. Be aware of your physical body lying in Savasana. Aware of your alignment. Your chin lower than your forehead. Your spine aligned. Arms close to the body. Fingers away from the floor, as comfortable as possible. Become aware of your natural breath and keep it completely spontaneous. Repeat your mantra 3 times with feeling. Rotate your consciousness around your body, starting with your right hand thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side trunk, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, top of your foot, bottom of your foot, toes, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Check your awareness that you're still awake and move your attention to your left hand thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side trunk, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, top of your foot, bottom of your foot, toes, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Check your awareness that you're still awake and move your attention to the back of your body, your heels, back of your legs, buttocks, back, shoulder, arms, hands, your whole spine, neck, back of your head, crown, forehead, right side temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, lips, chin, throat, chest, 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 abdomen, 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 pelvis, pelvis, pelvis. Become aware of your breath, counting back from 17 to 0. Check your awareness that you're still awake. Awaken the feeling of warmth within your body. Your whole body is warm. Your feet are warm. Your legs are warm. Your belly is warm. Your chest is warm. Your arms are warm. Your shoulders are warm. Your head is warm. Now awaken the feeling of coolness in your body. Your feet are cool. Your legs are cool. Your trunk is cool. Your legs are cool. Your shoulders are cool. Your head is cool. Bring your awareness to the front of your closed eyes and imagine the following objects as they are named: setting sun, a red rose, a beautiful garden, clear blue sky, a rainbow, sound of the ocean, a kookaburra, an elephant, a turtle, a full moon over the water. Now is the time you practice to repeat your mantra 3 times. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel your body resting in Savasana, aware of the room that you're in and the surrounding floor, ceiling, walls, windows, the sounds inside the room, outside the room. Recall the time of day and know that the practice of Yoga Nidra is coming to an end. I will chime the singing bowl once. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Wiggling your fingers and toes and stretching out your hands and your feet. Slowly rolling to one side. And coming to a comfortable seated position. So I have a few tips for today, since we're in some challenging times. Some 4 things to practice to help you to be positive. The first one is to be in the now. The second one is self-love. Treat yourself the way that you would treat other people. Face your fears and share your feelings with others. Yoga is a mirror to look at ourselves within. And our last quote: you cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. Let's bring our hands up to our forehead for kind thoughts and to our lips for kind words and to our heart for a kind heart. Namaste. Thank you all for being here today for your beautiful yoga practice.
Thank you, Jen. That was lovely.